Good morning, everyone. Again, this is Nate from Big Nate TV. You can follow me on Instagram, Facebook, and YouTube under Big Nate TV. And for you Twitter fans, watch Big Nate TV. All right, yesterday was a very interesting day for me. And the reason I put the title, Don't Go to Jail Because You're in Your Feelings. I was actually out Ubering around 7 o'clock at night, and I dropped this lady off. Okay, seems cool. So I was stopping because I wanted to see how many more rides I needed to do before, I had to finish my day up. Well, this is where it got interesting. I was watching this couple have an argument, and I was on the phone with a friend of mine, and they said, what's going on? I said, I don't know. I'm going to watch this couple right here. They arguing, just being nosy, being, whatever, because I'm still trying to get myself together, for my next run. So I watched a little bit closer, and this guy, he's like on his knees, he got his hands up, and, it's like, I haven't heard, you've been distant from me, blah, 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 blah. Whatever he was saying doesn't even really matter. It's what happened next is what matters. So then the girl said, I'm done. And she walked away. He grabs her. And then he throws her on the ground. He don't throw any punches. So now I get out the car because I'm conflicted on what to do. I'm not really sure. So the problem was, I got out and I was at a distance because I didn't know what he had in his hands. So, everybody be like, well, you should have went up there and did. No, because even if I would have approached him, he could have hurt me and he could have hurt her. You know what I'm saying? I can hold my own. She definitely could not hold her own. And so I'm like, bro, it's not worth going to jail over. And he thought about it for a second, so I'm watching his hands and watching his movement to see if he got anything in his pockets. And so the girl is laying on the ground, and I'm like, I couldn't say anything. I'm talking to him, hoping she get up and run. And he's like, he thinking about it, and I can see him thinking about it. I say, it's not worth going to jail, bro. They lock you up now, you going to be in till the first of the year. Because they're going to lock you up now. They already booked up for like Thursday. Friday ain't nobody doing nothing. Friday they off. Monday they off. Tuesday is Christmas. Ain't nobody thinking about nothing on Wednesday. Maybe Thursday that you get out. Bro, for all you Christian folks, you might want to just close your ears. But I'm going to tell you right now, what the fuck were you thinking, dog? It just blew me. I remember when I was in college, and I went down to school in Mississippi. One of the schools I went to, Mississippi Valley State. Shout out to the Delta Devils. And the problem, I remember, I was being young, and I saw this dude beating up his girlfriend. And I'm like, we got to stop him. And my boys was like, nope, you don't get involved with that. And I'm like, what are you talking about? They were like, great. He said, that's none of your business. And I'm like, what? I've seen one of my aunts. I saw one of my aunts go through that. I was a little boy. You a big grown-ass man fighting a woman. But I digress. So now, they get up. She's still standing there. So clearly she is scared. She doesn't know what to do. I'm still talking, so I call 911. 911, God bless him. Thank God he ain't have a gun because she'd be dead. And so, I really didn't know where I was at. I'm trying to look on my app. I'm watching them move up. So finally, I ended up moving up to where they were because I'm like, I got to keep a distance because I don't want him. I got 2 kids, and my puppy, cool. But what I don't want to see is the girl get hurt. That's all I want to see. And I'm like this, I'm talking to him. Now watch what he does next. I say, bro, the police are on their way. This is not the time. He was like, man, I'm talking to my lady. And she already broke up with you, bro. It's done. You already said she been distant for 5 months. She's done. Two things. I've never been the victim of domestic violence. I know a few people that have, and it's hard to break away from. I get it. But if He hit you once, guess what? He gonna hit you again. I'm sorry, then you got to defend. He hit you once, he gonna hit you again. It's over. He didn't hit her, but he pushed her down and laid on her. I'm like, bro, there's tons of women out there. She don't want you no more. One, bro, you want to hit a woman? Come on, man. You look like a serious fool. You beating up women? That's how you do it? Because he ain't say 2 words to me. I'm talking to my lady. I said, well, I ain't going nowhere, bro. I'm going to sit right here. I'm going to sit right here. And I told him, I said, the police going to roll up on you. And I said, as a black man, you know what time it is in PG County. No, I'm just talking to my lady. This is my lady. That's not your lady, dog. You done already hit her. Number two, ladies, I know it's hard, I don't even know what to tell you. But they will kill you. That's not love. They will kill you quickly. And then sit there and cry in the jail cell because he loved you to death. I want you to love me. I'm going to love you to death. You right. And you'll be in the casket. I've seen a couple of funerals like that. Not just the woman, but the kids too. And then what made it even worse, the person had the audacity to sit there and defend the abuser. I'm like, how do you do that? How do you do that? So, I'm pretty sure somebody gonna get up on you. Nate, you ain't never been the victim. You don't understand. You're right, I don't understand. But I do know this. If you can't tell your family, or you can't sit there and say, hey, you know what, let me talk to you because I got a situation. You are scared to death. Let me tell you something. You got the house of Ruth. You can go to a jail. Sometimes your life is more valuable than these materialistic things. They don't love you. They don't love you. And I know you paralyzed with fear, but they don't love you. That is big facts. They do not love you. They will never love you because they don't love themselves. Well, they beating them up because they know men in the house. That's not necessarily true. That's not necessarily true. I've seen dudes that beat up their women because that's what their daddy did, that's what their granddaddy did, that's what their uncles did, and nobody called them on it. Nobody called them on it. We all talking about mental health and, what do the lonely do at Christmas? Okay, what happened when we had that funeral at the first of the year? Because I remember watching the first 48. They said during the holidays, most tragic events occur through a family member or someone that is intimately known with the person. Ladies, y'all up here, preaching men are these things and I need a man. You need to talk to your girlfriend. You know if your girlfriend getting her ass beat. At that point, you need to be, you that concerned, you need to get your girlfriend and bring her home. Well, she ain't going to do it, but at least you put it out there. That's on her now. You gave the option. You like, we can get you out of here. And trust me, some of y'all women, y'all got more heart than some of these men. And that is facts. That's all I'm saying. Y'all have a fantastic day. I'll be back a little bit later on.